Mhm. Yes. All right. We're live. Mhm.
Yay. All right. Good morning. I hope y'all have
Yeah.
your coffee or tea, or
Or
maybe it's
tea.
just water,
Maybe. Coffee's necessary.
right? Sorry. All right. Good morning. Here we are. Coffee with the coaches. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Erin. All
This way.
right. What are you?
So
Oh, are you
I
pointing?
was like pointing. Yeah, but yeah, it's reversed on the camera.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
So here we are. Here we are.
feel
Heading
like
into
you're,
probably another busy weekend for a lot of you and maybe not for others. I don't know.
yeah. If I did this. Oh, yeah. I feel like your contrast is so much better than mine. There.
Maybe,
Might be
I don't
better.
know. Maybe because you're outdoors.
Maybe. Um,
Too bad we didn't have sound effects.
all
All
right.
right.
Let's get
So,
started.
yes. So, are you thriving or just surviving?
Depends on what
So,
week it is.
honestly, I was thinking about this morning as I was walking the dog. It really kind of depends on the day, even. It could be a chapter in your life, too,
A season.
a season.
Hmm. Yeah.
Sorry, my dog's in my purse.
Your dog's in your purse. Oh, geez.
Yes. She found this. This is from last year's Yoga Fest.
Oh my gosh. What is that? A stamp?
It's a stamp. Yes, when we stamp the cards.
You're like in your
How
purse
she
stamp?
found that? She found that, yeah, in my little tiny purse. It's like this big, like with her
Oh
big
my
nose and her big face. All right, focus. All right, we got a question for you guys, for all our beautiful viewers out there. When someone asks, "How are you?" What's your typical or usual response? I'm good.
Yeah, usually it's fine.
Busy. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
I would say the usual response is fine or I'm good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't
And then they're
I
like, "Are
don't
you busy?" Oh, so busy. Always busy.
know.
But then,
Yeah.
yeah, let's think about what that means, or in our society and what we are told it means. It means that if you're busy, you're productive. You're making shit happen. You're doing stuff, right? You're
Mm-hmm.
you wear it like a badge. Like my
Mm.
life is important. That's why I'm busy. Sometimes,
Yeah. I think some
you
people
know.
also say it for other people to, oh, I'm so sorry. Or, you know, try to get, um, yeah, maybe try to get that sympathy or whatever from other people. My life
Yeah,
is
or
so hard. It's so busy.
yeah, or it's an excuse, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed your birthday.
Yeah.
So
Just
sorry,
so
I
busy.
totally forgot to respond. Yeah, I'm so
I'm just
busy.
so busy.
Yeah.
But I think um, people also try to be honest. Like, I think most of us do respond with when someone asks how you are, like, I'm fine, when we're not always that fine. So I think um,
So
I
it's
think if
not
you
that
were,
honest.
yeah, that's not
Yeah,
honest. So if you are
right.
saying that, you know what, I'm really busy right now, like that could be just an honest thing. It doesn't,
Oh yeah.
like it's not any of the above of excuse or anything. It's like that's truly how I feel, very busy, and which that is, it probably alludes to a bunch of other feelings. It's not really that, you're busy so you feel, right, stressed or overwhelmed or whatever that
Mhm.
busyness could bring you. So
Mhm. Mhm.
just to add to that. But
Yeah. So then, but So we answer that, and we usually make it a blanket response. It's the same response regardless, right? And it's usually in passing, or sometimes it's sitting down for lunch, and then it's, I'm busy, and then we talk about it. But then what about like actually thinking about, is that busyness allowing you to thrive, or is it really just you're in survival mode to get through the day?
Yeah.
And
Right.
yeah, it could be a superpower, but it will backfire at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. I think most of us go through the motions of life, day after day, doing all the things, just checking off the list and meeting all the deadlines and taking care of all the people and doing, like I said, doing all the things. And that's more like surviving, not really enjoying life or feeling like being present in it, right?
Hmm.
You're just doing the things that you need to do to get by. And in certain situations in life, like that's true. Like that happens, when you have a loved one who's really sick, or and that takes that's a lot of stress, right, on the family or you as a caregiver
Hmm.
or whatever, or the
Hmm.
who has to pick up extra shifts to cover, work more to make more money because your partner is ill or whatever. There are times in our lives where I think everybody goes through those feelings of you're just surviving.
Hmm.
But I think it tends to then be our default. And we tend to go through almost every day of our life that way, in that survival mode and not that like living, truly living mode, thriving.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody wakes up one morning and decides, today I'm going to live in survival mode. you know, I think
Yeah,
it happens little by little. It's like that little gray cloud that gets darker and darker and then is like encompassing you before you realize it. And then it's like, crap, how did I get here? Right.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we have a lot of responsibilities. Like adulting isn't the easiest thing to do. You're like working on your career and raising children and paying, if there's financial burdens or financial stress. Um,
Hmm.
your
Yeah.
parents may be aging and you're caring for them or trying to figure that out. The million things that goes on in the house, that in a household when you're, managing like a family. There's a lot of responsibilities there. um yeah, sometimes it is just like get through the day, but it can be repeat day after day and month after month, and you're like, it's like a blur, right? It's like, what just
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, I think that's might be one of those reasons why like time is happening so fast. Like it just travels so fast,
I know, it's
School's
true.
starting, school's
Mhm,
starting. And that's like these marks on the calendar that we kind of use to look at time, right?
mhm,
School starts, October
mhm.
hits, it's holiday season, and then it's like, hang on, because we're flying through the next 3 months, like just barely making it.
Yeah,
Because it's then one event, one thing, one activity,
one
sports that
holiday.
happens,
Yeah.
football, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, and none of
And
that
they're
is
not bad.
bad.
They're not bad
No,
things, exactly.
no, it's how you are present throughout it, I think is what I
Mhm.
think that's the main goal or the main focus of today, is like trying to, and we've talked about being present
Mhm.
in your life on the day-to-day basis, even in the chaos, right? So it's that, like trying to enjoy and live throughout the chaos of life, and not just get through the day, not just, survive with your head, maybe your mouth out of water so you can breathe, you know?
'Cause or maybe it's like right here. You can
Yeah, maybe you are, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's
I mean,
not living on autopilot, it's living with intention is what we're
right. I mean, so when we're so focused on the responsibility, is that that's when we forget to take care of ourselves, and then
Mhm.
3, 6 months, 9 months passes, and then you're sick, or, something else happens, and it's like,
Right, or
what the hell?
you miss, or, someone yeah, something happens to someone you love that you're like, oh my God, and I didn't make time to see that person. Like there's so many things that
Mm-hmm.
we could
Mm-hmm.
go down, but um, I think how we approach life is important. Like how we approach
Yeah.
the day to day life is important. And if you're sitting there saying, I'm so, and we do this, I'm guilty of this too. Like, oh my God, I'm so busy. I don't know how I'm going to get all this done. Yeah, that could be true. But also, it could be true to say, like, I have a lot to do, and like that's okay. And I'm going to get through my tasks as much as I can, and I'm going to enjoy it as long as, along the way, and not so that you're just striving to get through the day to get through the next day to get through the next day. It's like making each day count for something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is that
Mm-hmm.
making sense? I'm not really sure.
No, it is. It, it is. It's going back to almost like fixing it or trying to get out of survival.
Yeah.
Um, but the other important parts are that, a lot of times we like being in survival mode because we feel accomplished. We're
Yeah.
getting the to-do list taken care of. We're checking off the boxes. It makes us feel successful. But then, right? Go ahead.
I was going to say, but you're, I don't think people realize that it's survival mode. People
Right.
are, they don't
Exactly.
realize they don't like being in survival mode. They find connection and an identity to the busyness,
Right.
to the
Right.
to-do list.
Because then when you do have the moment to sit and rest or relax, then we feel guilty because there should be something to do.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
it's true. Like to sit on
Yeah.
the couch and binge watch something. And then in the back of your mind, you're like, I don't have time to do this. But you're like, one more show. But maybe you do. You do have time. Give yourself the time.
Yeah. Or
Mhm.
like I remember
Without
when
feeling bad about it or shaming
yeah,
yourself for it. Yeah.
it was really hard when I decided years ago to go part-time for the first time ever in my life. Um, work 2 days a week. What? Um, trying like having a morning where I could just sit on the couch. It was so uncomfortable. It was
Mm.
really, really hard to say, I don't have anything to do. I can just sit here and rest. And your brain is going, no, you got to be moving. You got to be doing this. Maybe you should vacuum. Maybe you should clean. Yeah, you got to clean, like go do something. There's some dishes. There's always laundry there. It's like, because we get so used to always having to do something that when you
Yeah.
actually have time to sit and not do anything, it is super uncomfortable. You're like, what do I do with myself with all of this?
Yeah. Being busy isn't the same as being well, right?
Right. Right. And then, yeah, that guilt comes in, like, so I think that was an important time for me. And if anyone else has been through this, like to actually, and that, like, I look back and I'm like, that was healing my nervous system, right? I was
Mhm.
actually getting out of survival mode one day at a time. It took probably a year for it to feel natural and comfortable. I remember I went to yoga, like I started going to yoga at 9 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. And I'm like, this is weird. Like, who does yoga at 9 a.m.? Like, not me.
Don't
I've
these
always had,
people work?
yeah, I've always had something else to do, but it was like, that was such an important time. And I didn't realize it when I was in, like, you don't realize it when you're in the moment, right? But looking,
Mhm.
when I was out of it, I was like, wow, I was completely in survival mode every single day of my life and was able to recognize that after time and then, get out of that. Now
Mhm.
I can sit down and actually watch a TV show without feeling guilty or take a nap,
Mhm. Mhm.
once in a while. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just,
because go ahead.
no, go ahead.
And I was gonna say it shouldn't get to the point where your body shuts down that you have to rest.
Right. And
right?
that's what it takes a lot of us. Like, how many people do you know
Mhm.
are like, they had the flu or whatever, and they're like, oh my God, I got 5 days of the best rest of my life because they were forced to sleep because they felt so shitty.
I do remember that during COVID.
Yeah. I mean, that has happened to me for sure. You're like, oh my God, everyone left me alone, and I just had a chance to sleep in my bed for days. Oh, it was a dream.
Truth, truth.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, I hate to say it sometimes, but I suffer from migraines, and I'm sure a lot of people do. But I know my triggers now. It's lack of sleep, red wine, boo hoo, you know, and but we can push through those things, right? Oh, I got a little headache. I'm a little hungover. I'll keep going. I don't have time for a headache, whatever. And then it turns into a full blown migraine that you can't work. You have to lay down because you're going to throw
Mhm,
up. And it's
mhm.
like, girl, guy,
Yeah.
listen, listen, Linda,
Yeah.
your body's talking to you.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Emotional exhaustion, increased stress, you feel
Yeah,
disconnected. Oh, you connect to that pain. Let me tell you, that head pain is there. It's getting your attention. But what
for
about feeling the
sure.
good pain? Or like the muscle soreness when you work out, or
Yeah.
hey, wow, I'm actually not in pain. Celebrate that.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
tough one.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to earn our rest, and I think, having being in constant, you know, it's fight or flight, right? And that nervous system never gets a chance to settle down, um, could lead to all these chronic illnesses. Long-term stress is really bad for your body. Ages you, cardiovascular risks,
Mhm.
brain health, it's not good. And
Mhm.
so, and then not to mention, like,
Mhm.
on a daily basis, like, I can vividly remember just times when I'm just super stressed out and running on empty because I'm so busy. And, I had little kids, toddlers, and like had zero patience for them, and it's like they were kids. This isn't their fault. Like,
Yeah.
and,
They
and
don't
it's
know
sad.
exactly. They're just
Right.
being
It's
kids.
sad. But that's what happens, right? When you are pushing yourself in that mode, in that survival mode. Yeah.
And again, as we know, we've had other discussions where your nervous system now is conditioned to look for it. Your
Yeah.
nervous system feels comfortable in survival, even though it's not healthy. Even
That
though we know
yeah.
all the chemicals that get admitted, the cortisol and all the other things, that is so harmful to us day after day
Mhm.
after day. So
Mhm.
it is no wonder that there's all these autoimmune things happening, all these
Yeah.
autoimmune diseases that they really don't even know how to treat,
Right.
because I think part of it's environmental, part of it is, not being able to be present and getting out of that survival mode that we're
Mhm.
so used to looking for, or your
Mhm.
nervous system is searching for.
Right.
Um,
And that's why it was uncomfortable for
yeah,
me
that's
to
terrible.
sit on a couch on a
It
Tuesday
amazes.
morning,
hmm
you
Yeah.
know?
I mean, so there was a course that I took, and it was really like a huge epiphany for me. It was a huge aha moment. If we were in our primitive state and there was a dinosaur chasing after us, the cortisol and all the chemicals, they're there to keep us in survival, to run our ass off, to outrun, to outlive
Yeah.
and to keep
To survive.
going,
Yeah.
to survive. We hit that every day we walk out the door. It takes 3 days for our body to metabolize those poisons, those high
Yeah.
cortisol, all those things. We're doing that day after day after day. Where is all that shit going in our bodies? You
Right.
know, the organs, the inflammatory, the muscles,
Yeah.
the tissue. It's just a huge cycle.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yep. And so that's what it and you said it when we were out the door. Some people have that the moment they wake up, right? What's the first thing that a lot of people do the moment they wake up? They look at
What
their
I got to do
phones.
today.
Yeah, and you look
That
at your
too. Yep.
emails,
Yeah.
you check your
Yep.
to-do list, and that immediately sends that your body into that, oh my God, I got to do this, got to do that, blah blah blah, the to-do
hmm
list. So okay, so what we want to talk about is like flipping that, right? Like, let's get out of surviving
Yes.
and into thriving, or really truly, like, what does that even mean? Okay, what does it mean when we talk about thriving? It can mean a lot of things.
I'm
What do you think?
moving.
You're
Keep.
moving.
Oh, okay. What does surviving mean? Or what does thrive? Oh, thriving means
Thriving.
being. uh, my
So, like, being
connection
more
was not good.
present,
I moved.
right?
Yes.
Um,
Yes. Being more present, enjoying, being able to sit back and enjoy the drive to the field with your
yeah.
kids, having fun in the car, singing a song instead of being so, oh my God, we got to get there. Ah, I got to zoom around traffic. We're going to be late.
Yeah. So, less stress, maybe more. Sometimes it's like a mindset, right? Sometimes it creates more free time, like because you're not so busy, you feel like you have more time to do things,
Hmm.
whether you do or not, probably not, right? But
Hmm.
it's a total mind f.
It's a
You know,
mind fuck. You
we're
can say it, Erin.
it's not about being thriving isn't perfection. We're not saying thriving is it's not like the amount of money in your bank account, because not every person that is a millionaire is thriving either. Like,
Oh gosh,
it's
no.
it's literally about how you spend your day, in the mindset that you approach each day and how you live it, you
Hmm.
know? And I think
Yeah.
it looks different for everyone, right?
Hmm. Yeah. More money, more
Mhm,
success, more free
mhm,
time, less stress, a
mhm.
perfect life,
Yeah.
but that's not thriving again,
Mhm, mhm.
again. And it was funny. I had my aunt a long time ago. She was like, "You're so successful." And this is obviously years and years ago. And I'm like, I don't feel that at all. So that's a whole other conversation, because then you're striving and you can't if you can't recognize it
Yeah,
for yourself, what success looks like, then you just keep going and going
right,
and going until you can't.
right.
So it's not
That's
perfection.
that constant achieving. Yeah,
Mhm, mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's not about perfection. Thriving isn't
No,
perfection at all.
it's not about another degree. It's not
Mm-mm.
about, not about any, so we're saying it's more, again, like, it could mean more free time. It could mean more healthy boundaries.
Mhm.
It could mean actually just creating and living comfortably in moments of stillness, right?
Mhm. How about taking care of your health
Hmm.
before it breaks down?
Yeah. Yeah. Before you're forced to, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. Visiting family or friends, maybe, spent going to coffee with someone or
Mhm.
whatever. Like, it's finding, there's always that cliche, find joy in the journey. But
Uh,
really, that's what
well,
we're saying. Just
it
to
is true.
enjoy,
Mhm.
figure out how to enjoy the day to day without feeling like you're rushing through all the to-dos, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So then what does thriving look like for you guys?
Yeah. Because it's going
And
to be different for everybody, right?
yeah, I see Shauna's on. Any of the other people that are on right now, like, yeah, stop and think. What does thriving look like for you guys?
And I think it's important to also try and figure out what survival mode looks like for you and what is maybe keeping you there. Because again, like awareness, we can't undo something or change something until we're aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
So just simply being aware that you are in this survival mode would be a good start.
Would be a fantastic start. Yes. Because because we always say small shifts create big change. So it's little things,
Mhm.
anxiety. Like maybe you don't have it all day, but something's triggered it. And now all of a sudden you feel very anxious and you feel like, oh, I got to get all this stuff done because maybe the list is growing. Is
Yeah.
that really, is it really anxiety? Is it, or is it really panic? Or is it, what is it? Where is that
Yeah.
starting from? And do you need to have the anxiety and the panic to be able to get the list done?
Hmm.
Because you know what I mean? Like, what if that's your nervous system default and that's you work great under pressure, but that pressure is really anxiety and
Hmm.
stress. And so why
Yeah.
do we have to have that to be able to work, and be
Right.
efficient?
Right.
It's just a thought.
Yeah. So yeah, just small shifts if you become aware of this, and just small shifts in your day-to-day life, that could lead to bigger changes.
Hmm.
And so what could that look like? Getting to bed at a reasonable time.
I don't know who she's talking to.
I don't know.
Her. Yeah. Well, and that's a good point because lack of sleep also creates increased anxiety, brain
Yep.
fog, all the things that's working against you and when you're trying to have a good productive day. So,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah. Taking a walk, maybe ditching your phone, ditching your social media, except us, follow us.
And subscribe.
Mm, um, being intentional with your time. So spending time intentionally with someone you love, with your family, with a friend you haven't seen in a while. Oh,
Sorry.
there you are. You
Technical
keep
difficulties.
moving today.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to the right spot. Um, because you were pausing on my end, so I'm hoping that our damn it, our viewers didn't see that either.
Oh,
Um,
God.
where were we?
Things that you can do to help you thrive instead of survive.
Okay. So
Take
yes,
a deep breath.
protecting.
You need to
Yeah.
take a deep breath. Regroup.
My son was in the background. Mom, what are you doing?
Oh my God. Always.
Okay. So taking a deep breath,
Or pause.
taking a walk, a quick walk,
Yeah.
saying no without guilt to
Hmm.
another responsibility,
Hmm. Yep. Yeah.
spending intentional time with family. I like that.
Yeah. Yep. Um, how about this was my day yesterday, was running from one meeting to the next. And so my I intentionally was like, I'm gonna be a few minutes late. Like when of course the meetings never end on time. And it was like,
Right.
I'm gonna go for a walk. So luckily our whatever. In order to go to the bathroom now, we have to walk really far because they're doing
Oh,
construction.
I
So
was
I'm
like, is that a
like,
punishment? I don't know.
it's probably good for us, but like
Yeah.
literally downstairs in the back upstairs.
Okay.
So it's good, right? It's a good 5, 6 minute like break in between. And it was moving your body or my body, like getting, being outside because it's outdoors, like to walk outdoors to get to the bathroom. So doing like intentionally doing things like that to break up the things in between the day, right? And then don't take your phone. And it was like with
Mm.
yourself and breathing. And yeah, I'm going to the bathroom, but I was like thoroughly into it. Like,
It was a
I'm
good bathroom break.
outdoors. The air feels great. Like,
So we went to church on Sunday. It was a celebration for houseboats for Madeline, right? So I'm sorry, I'm taking this over for a second. But it was interesting. It was good because um well, there were several messages, there were a few messages, but one of them was, these kids are gone from a Saturday to, no, a Sunday to a Saturday without their phones. They have to keep the phones at home or they'll get taken. It is about disconnecting and being present. And so he was talking about how, keeping that that camp high going is by cutting off those distractions. So you get home and you're back in the thick of it. You're back in the tidal wave of everything. And it's like, be conscious, shut the phone off, put it away, whatever it is that helps you connect with yourself or with your family or your friends.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I just thought it was it was good. It was a good talk.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
is perfect. That fits right in.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I think we went through like what things are keeping you in survival mode. What would it feel like to be living your life or thriving in your life instead of just surviving? What's
Mhm.
one small thing you can do right this week? One small change, um, and then let that see how that feels. Like make a change and recognize it, celebrate it, see how it feels, and then the next week? What's another small change that you could do? And how
Mhm.
does that feel? And that's how you create change over time is the awareness, the doing it, but also the reflection on it, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And, you know, yeah, think forward. If you keep doing this, what would life look like in a year? Like, how would you feel?
Mhm.
How would you feel? But how would also your relationships with others feel and yourself? That could be very transformational.
Yeah. So, some questions, some very intentional questions with Aaron, which Aaron just mentioned. But if anybody's taking notes, would be what part of your life feels like autopilot? You know, is it your marriage? Is it a friendship? Is it a relationship with your kids? Or is it going to work? Right? Just going to work. I'm getting my work done. Um, what's one habit that keeps you stuck in survival mode? That's a good one. And what's one intentional change you could make this week, which is what Aaron mentioned. And to think about it this way, if nothing changed over the next year, would you be happy with how you're living? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah. Like excuse me. Like we're always going to have responsibilities.
Mhm.
Adulting is full of responsibilities. There's always going to be something to do. There's always going to be someone or something to take care of. That's not going to change,
Mhm.
right? So who has to change?
Yeah. And in the middle of it all, we always have a choice.
Mhm. Right. You have a choice. You
Yes,
stay where you
no,
are,
yep.
you stay stuck, or
Hmm.
you make some
Small
progress with some
changes. Yeah.
change.
Small changes, small steps of awareness, you know, go have
Yeah.
some fun. Have some fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy
That,
the fun in the day to day.
yeah, that helps you to intentionally create that life that allows you to live, to thrive, right?
Amen, sister. Oh man. Well,
All right.
if any of this struck anything for you, please let us know. Please put it in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. And
Yeah. Let us know what change you're going to make this
we'd
week.
love to hear. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And
And we would
please
love to
share.
support you in that. Exactly.
Yeah. If you need someone to hold your hand along that journey, that's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. If you
So,
know somebody that's stuck in survival mode or you've noticed, a friend of yours or something like that, share this. See if it'll help.
yeah. Yep. Yep.
We'd love,
All
we'd
right,
love to
people.
hear.
Yeah.
All
Thanks
right.
for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And
Yep.
forget to
We'll see.
subscribe and share us and like.
Yes. Yep.
We'll
And we'll
see you
see you
next
next
week. Oh, we get a
week.
treat next. We get a treat next week. Maybe we'll get to hear the ocean in the background or something.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everyone.